Alright, and diving right into the second level of our lunchbox. I have a cheap Chinese made case branded belt sheath. I have this X timer. I bought this at a flea market a couple years ago. It's really a really nice made knife. It's a charade, made in America. It says X timer. I think the blade tip was broke off. I reground it, but it's a really good knife, and I've used it for work. I have a Pakistani lockback knife. A friend of mine gave this to me. Even though it's a Pakistani knife, look how thin that is. That is so cool. Next, I have this knife. It's a little NRA branded Chinese made knife. Next, I have another Joker knife. This one's green. Next, we have this Sog Pocket Knife. I really like this knife. I bought it on sale at Walmart. I got a really good deal on it. It's really, really cool. It's really thin. Just a really cool knife. Next, I have this Gerber Light Ranger. This is a really cool pocket knife. I probably ought to carry it more, but got this for Christmas, I don't know, a long time ago. It's a really light pocket knife. Very nice knife. I have a Ozark Trail pocket knife my brother gave me. It's a pretty nice knife. I haven't had it long. It's a lockback. Next, I have a Night 16 made sap chain. If you want to see how I make these, it's on my channel. Anyway, here is a Grylls Gerber. Bet you haven't seen one of these in a long time. But anyway, this is just the cheapest one. It's got a plastic handle. My brothers gave this to me for a birthday present a long time ago. And believe it or not, I carried this knife. You can tell I carried this knife a lot. And you know what? It's actually a pretty good little pocket knife. I put a little lanyard on it to give me a little bit more grip. But it's a good pocket knife for very light work. Next, I have a Craftsman shears multi-tool with a little paracord lightsaber. You know, these are really good. Back when I was in paracord a little bit more, I used them a lot. And these are just really nice. You'll probably see a couple more, but I really like these. Next, I have an Imperial Canoe. I always like the Canoe pocket knife. I think I have another one in here somewhere, but just a Chinese made Imperial. Next, I have a little novelty knife, sort of like a toothpick. I've had this knife a long time. Here I have a Camp King pocket knife made by Imperial. These are just really cool old pocket knives. They're just such a classic hunter camp style knife. So really like them a lot. Very cool. An American made. Next, I have this cool Bud K Stiletto. Got this really pretty handle. A lady in Michigan actually gave this to me. And it was in her husband's collection. And she let me and my brothers pick one out. So, really nice. Really nice. I really like it. Next, we have a little tiny Texas toothpick that's green. I like green. You'll probably can tell that I like green, but I do. I like green. And so my brother gave this to me. It's a little Rough Rider. Nothing wrong with a little toothpick. I like it. But there's nothing wrong with a big toothpick either. And I bought this a long time ago. Me and my dad both bought us one. This is a large toothpick. So this is a tiny toothpick, and this is a large toothpick, and I really like it. Next, I have this knife. This knife is really cool. I actually have a video on it, but this is a Solon, Germany pocket knife that my granddaddy brought back from Germany when he visited my uncle. So I'm glad to have that. Next, a preacher friend of mine gave this to me. This is a Steel Warrior with Stag handle, and it's a trapper. It's hard to beat a good trapper. I have a Wagner I'm not sure what they call theirs. This is made by Victorinox, and it's a classic. I'm not sure what Wagner calls it, but I just have a handful of these. I used to go to a little store that you could get these really cheap, so I bought a bunch. And then this is a updated one. I think it's a Mini Champ, and it actually has a ballpoint pen in the end of it. So that's everything in this box, and we will go ahead, put these back in, and go to the next level.